kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Carter. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense sits back in his zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the defense turns the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, your best player has got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking right. This one caught.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Finds his man. It's Guerrero. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they'll set up for the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Pena. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas Tech. It was a foot race and he won it. And now the try here for the extra point. They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Red Raiders have first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. He breaks free. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there. Now it's second down here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
On the junior gets home, making a sack there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
He'll throw it now. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. This try is no good. And that sums up the game so far. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pena. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what makes this tight end so difficult, Chris. I mean, this defense is playing man-to-man coverage. You go to a corner route, he's running like a wide receiver. Travis Kelce in the NFL has...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas Tech. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down. He's going to throw the football. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Returner decides to field it. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass this time. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And the kickoff will be returned. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage. Now
in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's is intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And off the deflection, it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Now they get set to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the beatdown continues.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's caught downfield. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that,
touchdown, Red Raiders. And this one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The attempt is no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Offense getting set. Second down play here.